Hi, Ted Smith here from Pikes Peak Paragliding, and today I want to show you guys the Pro-Design NEXUS Reversible Backpack harness. This is a really cool harness that we've got here recently as we became Pro-Design dealers, and it's a really neat feature-rich harness that also still is lightweight. And so I'm going to show you some of these cool features and about the harness. So first of all, one of the things you'll notice is that when they made the airbag on this harness, they made it out of a double layer nylon. So a lot of other airbag harnesses use a single layer. Using a double layer nylon makes it a little bit more durable. It does make it a little bit more heavy, but still at a medium size, it's still 4.2 kilos, which still falls in the category in my book of a lightweight harness. So looking at it here, nice European styling from a Austrian company. The back has these neat little sleeve pockets that are good for stowing hiking poles or lightsabers or small ninja swords, depending on your application. They also have some compression straps here on each side, and then some wing pockets here on the side. One's mesh, one's solid, for putting your water bottle in or other things when you're hiking, and then a little key pocket here that's zippered for putting important things in. The backpack part itself has all your standard features of a backpack. It has load distribution straps up here at the top, 3D mesh lined straps and back support to make it more comfortable while you're hiking, and a nice waist belt, adjustable waist strap. So super comfortable harness to hike in. The other thing they did, so it's a full dorsal airbag. Here at the bottom you can see they made the little vents that communicate between the under the seat airbag and the dorsal airbag. Kind of neat with these flaps. Makes it a little bit more resistant to getting beat up when it's in backpack mode. They also made the rucksack airbag big enough to really be able to accommodate your gear. If I unzip this a little bit, you'll be able to see that I've got my wing in here, and there's still plenty of air space up here on the top that I can put a helmet and water bottle, other sorts of things like that in there. So that's the outside of the harness, and I'm going to take this thing outside, hook it up onto the hang simulator to show you the rest of the features when it's flipped around in harness mode. Alright, so stay with us. Okay, we're back with it here in the hang simulator, so I can show you the features of this while it's in harness mode. So just real quickly, real basically, on the one side has a zippered pocket for putting things in. On the other side is where the under the seat reserve container is mounted, as well as you have another big radio pocket in here. Interesting feature about this is actually also equipped to be able to accommodate the MCC Aviation universal pod mount. So you can actually put a speed bag on the front of this harness. So I'll show you that in another video. So here we have the leg straps, and a nice little feature they did with the leg straps is that they color coded the stitching on them. So the left leg here has red stitching on the buckle and the other half of the buckle, so they match. They're using the standard safety bar configuration, so snap that in place. The right leg then has yellow stitching both on the male and the female part of the buckle, so you just go color to color. And we'll stitch this up. And they decided to use Cobra buckles, which are a standard buckle, nothing new here. Not super lightweight, but not heavy by any means. But they are really nice because they're really durable and they're pretty jam-free. So you're going to have really reliable, durable buckle there for the harness. Also featured on the harness is that it has a carbon fiber seat board, makes that lightweight and nice. The seat tilt is also adjustable through straps on either side, and so how that works is you actually then adjust the tilt of the seat by raising the back of the seat up. Here on the front you can see we have the air intake for the airbag. They've also added a small piece of foam in here as well, so in case you take a little bit of a digger on launch before the bag is fully inflated, there's a little extra padding in there. Back to the reserve container. They did a really neat feature on this that I'm going to show you in a second here. But here it's just a standard under the seat reserve with a clear window so that you can see that your pins are fully engaged properly. And I'm going to open this up and show you what they've done, which is pretty cool. I'm going to actually have to deploy the reserve to show you this to you. But pull the reserve out. A nice MCC Aviation SOS light. They, instead of using Velcro to hold the channel closed that the bridles go up, they actually used a zipper with one of the ends cut off, so it very easily unzips as the bridles unfurl up to the top of the harness. And then the other thing they did that's pretty nice is the bridles themselves are totally integrated into the harness. They're sewn right in. So you know you're getting bridles of the correct length to make the length of your harness. They aren't super ultra lightweight bridles, but again, you know, they're not really heavy either. The amount that you're going to save by putting ultralight bridles on this is fairly minimal. It's like cutting the handle off your toothbrush when you go backpacking to save some weight. The other cool thing though that they did, using continuous loops so that even if the stitching comes undone you still have full integrity, is they did put loops in here that if you did want to, you could attach your own bridles. You'd have to cut the built-in bridles off, and then there's little loops for mounting and attaching your own custom reserve bridles to that if you want to replace the bridles that are built into the harness. So that's the harness. Hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. We'll see you soon. Safe flying.